Kilowatt Echo 9 November Delta. My name is Ken.
Roger, Ken, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
I am located in northwestern part of Indiana, a town of Cherville, Indiana.
And what radio is that you're running?
I'm running my old novice rig. It's a Heathkit KW-101 with a D104 microphone.
Roger. Well, gosh, sounds like you might be driving things a little too hard. I'm not real sure. If you got just a moment, maybe we could run through a couple of things, kind of get you a little bit better audio. Do you have a variable transmit bandwidth on that radio? I mean, can you select your bandwidth? Are you locked in like at a 2.7 or something like that?
Yeah, I'm just locked in. The only thing I have on this is a microphone level, you know, so it's pretty basic. It goes back to the 70s, so this is an old rig. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to set the mic level. Right now it's at 12 o'clock. When I was talking to you, it was a little bit higher. At 12 o'clock. When I was talking to you, it was a little bit higher. So this is 12 o'clock right here.
Roger, that's the D104 direct, Roger? Roger, that's the D104 direct, Roger?
Yeah, it's a D104, right? I don't know if this one has, I think it has an amplifier. Let me check. Yeah, this has the built-in amplifier, which is just barely turned on.
Yes, sir. Now, you know, what I would suggest is you don't want to overdrive the front end of your preamp on your radio. So normally we would suggest that you turn your radio audio microphone level to about a 5, a nominal amount, and then get your zero level out of that microphone on the volume control on the microphone. So you're not really pushing your radio input that hard. You have to watch out for overdriving, you know, that preamp. So by running a 5 on the radio, you will have, you know, I'm assuming your radio has a 0 to a 10 input level, but you know that would be about half of the level. So when you arrive at the right level, you're well within tolerance of the front end signal strength, Roger. The front end signal strength, Roger.
Yeah, I'm running about 50% right now. It's right in the middle. So it goes from left to right, and I'm right at 12 o'clock. So it goes, you know what I mean? It's straight up and down. So it's about halfway right now. The microphone level.
Yes, sir. So then take your outboard microphone and turn down some. Take your outboard mic and turn down a little bit, and let's see what it takes to get where we're going. You do have an AOC meter, is that a Roger?
To get where we're going. You do have an AOC meter, is that a Roger?
Well, yeah, it's just barely moving. And I turned the microphone down I turned it all the way off on the amplifier, and then I just moved it up about maybe 1 or 2 millimeters. It's just barely turned on right now.
Roger. Now, can you find a space between where you are and where you were on that microphone as far as dividing the level a little bit more, less output?
As far as dividing the level a little bit more, less output?
Now, let's see. All right, that's all the way off right there. Comment.
Yeah, stand by comment just a minute. So come back and talk to me for just a minute there with the mic at that level.
Come back and talk to me for just a minute there with the mic at that level.
My LC is moving, so you should be able to hear me.
Yes, sir. But I was, I think we doubled. So why don't you tell me about your antenna system real quick, and let me listen to you at that reduced external mic level.
Let me listen to you at that reduced external mic level.
Yeah, my antenna is a loop antenna. It's about 250 feet total. Feeding it with homebrew ladder line. I think it's about 400 ohm ladder line, and It works most of the bands except for 160. It will work 160, but it's a little too short. It's not very efficient, I don't think, on 160. But 80 through 6 meters, it tunes up just fine. But anyway, that's the story on the antenna. Back to you. This is KE9ND.
Roger, Ken. Now, you're really in a difficult position as far as attenuation on that microphone. You're really close to off. Is that a Roger?
As far as attenuation on that microphone, you're really close to off. Is that a Roger?
Yeah, the microphone is turned down all the way. I'm just running 50% mic gain right now. And this is about 40% mic gain. This is about 30% mic gain. This is about 10 to 15%. It's ALC is just barely flickering right now.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you know, that microphone does have a rising characteristic at the top, and it does normally does sound a little distorted, the D104, Roger.
It does sound a little distorted, the D104, Roger.
Yeah, they're very high. They don't have very many lows. It's pretty much it's pretty much all highs with these microphones. So you're not going to get FM quality audio. It's mainly for communication.
Yeah, Roger. Now, I would suggest that, I don't know how close you are to that mic, but try moving back about 3 inches back from that microphone than from where you are. About 3 inches distant from that microphone from where you were, Roger.
Distant from that microphone from where you were, Roger.
Yeah, we're almost about 3 inches. Now I'm about 6 inches away, so I'm about 6 inches. Maybe 6 or 7 inches away right now.
Roger, sounds pretty good right there. It does sound really good right there. You're not overloaded, and you're probably at a pretty safe place on that microphone volume control. And you're at about a 3 on your internal mic level? Is that a Roger?
You're at about a 3 on your internal mic level? Is that a Roger?
On the internal mic level, you mean, like on the mic level on the radio?
Yes, sir. Your internal mic volume control?
Yes, sir. Your internal mic volume control?
Yeah, it's about a 5 right now, and it goes to 10, so it's about a 5 right now.
All right. Try to pull that to a 4. A 4 is still like a medium level, so try coming down to a 4. I'm just trying to find where the floor is and see if we can reduce just a tad more of that distortion. So try a 4 on your internal mic volume.
Distortion, so try a 4 on your internal mic volume.
Okay. Yeah, that's down to about a 4 right there, so we're about 11 o'clock on the mic gain.
Yeah, I would run it like that. I would run it just like that. I think if you go hotter than that, you're going to start overdriving. It sounds like you would be overdriving your ALC meter. You know, usually we're looking for about 2/3 on that ALC meter, Roger.
About 2/3 on that ALC meter, Roger.
Yeah, the ALC is going up to about a F3. On here right now, so I don't know how accurate it is, but it's just barely moving. When I hit certain, it goes up to a 3, but mostly it's at a 1 or a 2, and sometimes it goes up to a 3, so it's just barely moving.
Roger. I'm looking at the output of the 7300, copying your audio on a VU meter, looking at it on the output of my 7300, and it seems to be hanging just like about a 3 dB dynamic range would. So I would say right where you are, you're running about 80 to 85% of average peak modulation, Roger.
80 to 85% of average peak modulation, Roger.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good. I didn't, like I said, this is my old radio. It's my first radio. I've had it for many years, so I don't usually run this radio, but he had it on today, and I was turning around and heard you on there, so figured I'd give you a call and see how it sounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, like I say, we are recording, so if you want to hear it and hear our adjustments, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, it'll take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3100, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow, Roger.
And I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow, Roger.
Okay, very good. All right, well, thank you very much, and it was nice talking with you, and thanks for the input on the mic. I appreciate it. So, 73s, have a great weekend, and we will maybe talk to you down the log on a different radio. So, this is KE9ND. We'll talk to you later.
Roger, Ken, 73, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. And with all that being said, we've got to get out of here and make room and return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is KC9VKV, the Qso-Vlog net, clear.